Hi everyone, this is Tabitha, Lillian's mum. I'm just going to give you a quick slideshow of some of my slides for my Udemy course with the introduction to my book Healing Aspergers, an Early Intervention for Autism. So my name is Tabitha Lloyd and I'm Lillian's mother, and I've done a Bachelor of Biological Science at James Cook University, and I've also done an honours degree at Southern Cross University. So I'm used to doing research and reading about things and writing reports. This sort of stuff is really easy for me. This is Lillian, that's my daughter, and she was born on the 15th of June 2007. She was 1 week premature, but she was perfectly healthy and beautiful. She had a natural birth, and she was 7 pounds 10 ounces. She was a very, very happy baby. She rarely cried at all, and I breastfed Lillian for her first 6 weeks. And then she had to go on to formula. And within the first few months of her having formula milk, she had to get changed around because she was having a bit of an allergy to the formulas. Now Lillian had all her developmental milestones and she was reaching those completely on time and everything was completely normal. So Lillian was normal for crawling and sitting and eating. She was on track with all of the foods that you give babies as they're transitioning onto solids. And she started making sounds exactly on time. So everything was pretty well fine until about 18 months. Now, it wasn't so long after she just had her 18-month immunisation. Now, I can't confirm that the immunisation caused Lillian's symptoms, but it was around about that time when they started, and I noticed those. So the sort of behaviours she had were things like she was quite zoned out. She wouldn't respond to people. So you sort of like wonder, can she hear you? What's going on? And she only seemed to want to do what she wanted to do. I don't know, that's probably typical for all toddlers. But when we went out, she had a lot of boisterous wandering off, and even sort of daydreamy wandering off. She was quite inappropriate with people for a while there, and she'd just barge up to people and start talking to them, or, that sort of thing. Now, she had the typical behaviours of the sorting behaviour, stimming or whatever, and the hand flapping. Those were the two which I noticed which were typically autistic. And then she was quite impulsive and controllable at times, and she was fussy, not just about food, she was quite fussy about a lot of things. So here's Lillian when she was baby, and you can see in the picture on the left on the little rocking horse, she just looks like she's staring into space. And so Lillian had a little bit of that, a lot of features of that. Sometimes she'd just be sort of staring into space quite often. But she was a beautiful little girl and she was so sweet. She didn't cry very much at all. Well, that's about all I want to show you today. And I'll bring up some more videos. But basically, I've written this book about Lillian's early intervention. It's called Healing Aspergers, an Early Intervention for Autism. And this details the course of intervention I provided for Lillian so that she could go to school. Because for a while there, after she started having symptoms, her communication was not good enough. Compared to other children her age, she was not good enough to go straight into kindy and straight into school. So Lillian needed to do the early intervention, which I provided her, and all the details of the intervention course are in my book, and I'd really like to share them. So this is the first video, and hopefully we'll be making some more. I'm hoping to complete the whole contents of the book and share it around. If you want to buy a copy of the book, just get in touch with me on Facebook. Thank you. Bye now.